Alright, Bonehawks, this video is all about Shujinko. Welcome to, hopefully, a brand new series. Leave me some feedback if you like it. Called The Wheel of Shujinko. We're going to spin a wheel, and we're just going to land on two characters. The first character is the character we're using with Shujinko. The second character is the character we're fighting against Shujinko. And we're just going to lab them. We're just going to lab them, so for a totally, like, if the wheel picks Scorpion, I'm using Scorpion and Shujinko against Sub-Zero, and labbing the steals and what the character can do. I think this could be really fun. And then at the end, I'm going to give it a synergy rating out of 10 based on mix-ups, damage, overall usage, because I am the most knowledgeable player on Shujinko. I am very confident. I've been trying to amp myself up. Haters like, stop being so negative, so I'm here. I'm positive. I'm the Shujinko guy, and we're going to do that here. So let's get to the wheel.
Accept your death.
I know what you're thinking. Dink, why couldn't you just do random select? Because it's not as fun as a wheel. Look at this, we have a freaking wheel with all the characters on here. So let's spin this and see who our first character is going to be. Oh, we have Tanya. All right, Tanya is the character we're using with Shujinko. Thank you, appreciate you. Let's see what the character that we're going to be using against. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Suspense is killing me. It's going to be... Boom. Tanya with Shujinko versus Natara. This is going to be interesting. I haven't really played around with either of these characters, so let's get into practice mode here. Alright, so let's go over the Natara steals first. So we get the double dive kick. We also get the life steal. We get the blood spit, and I believe that is it. Yeah, so you can do either straight up plunge, or you can come down as well. I think that's the down cameo? Yeah, that's a down back, down cameo. So that being said, we know that Tanya has this string here, which could be pretty obnoxious. So let's see what kind of combos we can create here. Alright, so I'm starting to figure this out. So it's important when you're starting your Shujinko combos that you know the difference between the Conquest Punch, or sorry, APET Punch and Conquest Kick. Conquest Kick is going to create more space between you and your character, whereas the Punch is going to keep them closer. Obviously there's a difference between a high and a mid, but generally you want to cancel these moves into whatever Shujinko steal to keep the combo going. But depending on the combo, you might want them closer or might want them farther away. So it's important to know which one of these moves to actually use to get your combo going. So I think I've kind of found something with Tanya here. So let me show you kind of what I found. So off this string here, one of our main strings, super easy to hit confirm. We're doing just the single Shujinko launch. Then we're doing the 1 or the 2, 1 plus 3, and end it in either the drill or this one. The drill does a little bit more damage and has a little bit more hit advantage. And this one is just maybe for more corner carry or something. Not really sure why you'd end it in the different ones. Yeah, around 313 damage. Not the craziest damage, but for something that's easily hit confirmable off of one of the best mid strings in the game, I'd say that's pretty darn good. And here's some other fun business with Shujinko here. So if we're doing that same string, and we see that they block the string, instead of hitting it, we can do the Conquest Kick into the spit, which is safe at -7, for some nice chip. We're giving up our turn at the end, but you know, if you're staggering this at -5, this at -7, isn't the end of the world kind of a thing. And if you look at the amount of chip that this does on its own, just like 56, 55 and a half damage. But hold on, there's more here. And this is all just stuff I'm labbing, so, you know, take it as a grain of salt. So if you manage to get this buff off, and then do that string at the same time, that's almost 100 damage in just the chip and then the pulling of the health. And I know what you're thinking, oh, that doesn't really make sense with your Shujinko meter, but it can. So I'll show you what the default meter here. So we're going to charge up Shujinko here. And I'll show you how we'll do the buff. Get Shujinko out. Stop Shujinko halfway. And we still have time to get our little chip damage string out before the buff wears off. So definitely works. And this is kind of where like the next level Shujinko stuff comes in, because Yeah, like uses his whole bar, and like sometimes you want to use the one bar, but getting him out and then stopping him at one bar so you can use him for the one bar steal is definitely something you want to get good with if you're going to be playing this cameo, especially in combos, because there's a lot of combos that can start off the 2 bar, and while your combo's going, it's long enough to build up 1 bar of Shujinko, and then you can end the combo with the 1 bar steal for some extra damage. One of the nice things about Shujinko is he gives a lot of characters faster punishes, easier to hit confirm. Like, Tanya can do like 1-2 into this, but it is a little bit tight. Shujinko, you can easily hit confirm this into this, and then this into, say, that one, and then that, or the drill. So, off of a 7-frame punish, which is the standing one, fast punish. Tanya's got good buttons, must be nice. Can't relate as a Quan Chi main. Kind of easy to just hit confirm Shujinko. And to whatever ender, you're charging Shujinko, and then he's going to get you all ready to go when you get another 7-frame punish from the other side now. You might be able to do something after that. I haven't been able to make it work, but Tanya mains, you let me know down in the comments down below. Can you link after that? That is your challenge. And again, if they block the 1-2, just go into the spit instead. Keep you safe at -7. Giving up your turn, mind you. But, you know, again, easily hit confirmable. Or you could just do straight into the punch. Punch is safe at -6. It is a high, though, so be aware of that. And then they can also smack Shujinko right afterwards. So, this is also kind of a neat little mind game, because it's kind of a 2-in-1 cancel. Because sometimes you can get fake turns. They're expecting you to do the Shujinko punch into another move, but then you just do the Shujinko punch, maybe throw them, get a free throw, and a free Shujinko. See, he's fully there. He's good. This is like a mini like Shujinko tutorial as I'm kind of learning. This is fun. I hope that y'all want to see me do something like this again. We're not quite done with Tanya here though. So now we're in the corner. So in the corner we can use the Zatara one a little bit better because we can use the double one to get a little bit more damage. I was also able to throw a forward 4 in there. I think I might be able to hit this mid-screen as well, so I just thought of it doing it in the corner here. But the damage is actually a lot nicer, however we do lose our corner position, so here's the combo I came up with. So 382, and again, we do lose our little corner containment kind of a thing. So that kind of sucks, but I mean, we're getting the damage. I'm just going to see if I can maybe hit that combo mid-screen, maybe without the second Shujinko one, so less damage. But 380, there's no meter involved, it's easily hit confirmable. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, so I might just be bad, but I have actually found a way to do this, but you have to have this this buff on, because this allows her to dash farther when she's canceling her strings. So if you have this buff on, you can get a little bit extra damage mid-screen with Shujinko. So a little bit extra, not a whole lot, but I mean, if you have the buff active, you might as well use it for something. So I'm sure there's more possibilities with using that kind of dash cancel as well with Tanya. That's what I was just able to find for now. And that's about it. There's not much more to kind of go over here with Tanya Shujinko against Natara. We get the spit, which keeps us safe. In a lot of combos, we can use it as our ender, but the main thing that Shujinko does for Tanya in this matchup is generally she would have to use a 1 bar of meter on her drill here in order to launch. So he saves us the meter and gives us a very, very slight damage boost. I think it's like 10-15 damage, so not a whole lot. But the big thing is that we're saving our meter to use for other things, such as breaker or armor or that kind of idea. So yeah, definitely saving us that, giving us the launcher so that we can do into something else. Combos are not the hugest combos with Tanya that I found, but, you know, for just a little lab sesh, this was kind of fun. And yeah, especially you can double up the damage by putting that boost on, but again, you have to make sure that you have the Shujinko buff active and then charge Shujinko again. And now I think about it, let's see if I can't hit that combo. Maybe in the corner might be a little bit more realistic on where you might actually hit this, just to see what kind of damage it does. So unfortunately, this setup isn't incredibly viable. You can get the buff out on Shujinko, but then you have to charge Shujinko fully. See the buff's just going, and then we kind of just get like the butt end of the buff on this one here. So not really viable, but just to kind of throw a little fun, impossible Shujinko combo, because I think for every pairing that I'm doing, I'm just going to throw one of these on at the end. You'll never get this, but it's just a fun thing to do, right? So if you were able to do it, 424 damage. So this is kind of like a reminiscent of like the infinite meter combos that people do online sometimes. So just a fun thing. You wouldn't be able to hit that. So my opinion on this pairing and this matchup, I'm going to give this a score of a 5 out of 10 for synergy. Not the greatest synergy. In this particular instance, Shujinko gives Tanya safety, a launcher, which he gives pretty much everybody, and the health stealing pool is probably one of the most interesting things in this matchup that he gives. You know, a little bit of extra damage on throws, which, I mean, a little bit of damage on throws, plus you're charging Shujinko fully in the meantime. That's pretty good. So, yeah. But, I mean, he doesn't give any mix-ups. Like, this would be, like, the main string that she would want to mix-up on. So, like, against Sub-Zero, you steal the slide. So you can throw the low in there instead of the overhead ender. So, that kind of a thing. Gives him some combo damage. Not the craziest damage that I found with Tanya. But, again, I'm no Tanya expert. So, if you have been playing Tanya Shujinko, or you're inspired, you're watching this, you're like, you don't know what you're doing. Show me your Tanya combos. Post the inputs in the comments down below. Let me know if you like this series. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I spent a lot more time in the lab here than I actually thought that I would. So, yeah, I would absolutely love to do this again and go through all the possibilities of the matchups in this game. Because I am the Shujinko god. I'm channeling that hater positivity right now. Hater, I'm being positive about myself. What do the kids say? I got the skibbity. Is that it? Did I do it? Am I cool yet? Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like because it really helps me out, and subscribe if you haven't because I make new videos almost every single day. Hashtag Bonehawks, all that stuff, and we'll see all you Bonehawks in the next video.
Accept your death.